Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Monica Gupta, and today I'm going to take up the question, tell me about your internship. Now, we've seen that most graduates and postgraduate programs in India today have made internship an integral part of their course. And given this background, being ready with a slick answer is important for a job interview. Now, my suggestion and recommendation to you would be that even if this question is not put up to you, please do talk about it in your interview. Because if you are able to establish during your discussion process that you have actually done a meaningful internship where you have done quantifiable, measurable, and a fruitful work and contributed positively to the organization, it can become a deciding factor. Now, let's come down to answering the question. Well, I would suggest that you break it down into five parts. First part being, where did you do the internship? The second, what was the domain or the business in which the company operated where you did your internship? Third, what was your role or expectation from you? Fourth, what did you achieve? What you were able to deliver in the organization? And finally, fifth, what was your learning? Let's take each one by one. First one being the name of the organization where you did internship. Well, it should be clearly stated which organization you did your internship, and do not expect that the interviewer will naturally know the organization you are talking about. Because let's take an example. Suppose you say Tata's. Well, Tata's has many divisions under it. Let's say they have Tanishq, they have Tata Motors, they have Tata Steel, they have TCS. So, which company exactly where you did your internship? You should be very explicit and you should be very clear. Don't make assumptions that the interviewer already knows the company. And that brings me to the second question, which is about the domain or the sector in which the company operates, or what is the business of the company. Well, that also should be clearly defined and stated. Let's say you did your internship at Edits of Digital. Now, it is not necessary that the recruiter knows what this company is and what is the business of this company. So, you really need to clarify clearly that this is a company which operates out of Noida and it works in digital marketing space. And I did my internship in digital marketing. That brings us to the third point. What was the role assigned to you, or what were the expectations from you? Now, this should also be clearly mentioned. Let's continue with our previous example of Edits of Digital, and that is the place where you did your internship. What were the clients or the projects that you were working? And in terms of the work, how it was distributed. In digital marketing, you could be doing social media marketing, you could be doing SEO, you could be doing affiliate marketing, blogging, vlogging. So there is a whole lot of variety of work that could have been assigned to you. We have understood the expectations. Now comes the achievement or the work you actually did. And this explanation should be done in quantifiable, measurable terms. The work that you have done. Suppose your internship in Edits of Digital was for 2 months, and in these 2 months, you worked on two projects, Future Solar and Nissi Skincare. Now, in these two projects, you worked on their SEO and you did social media marketing for them. Now, in terms of SEO, I picked up 10 long tail keywords and I worked on improving the ranking of the company against these keywords. And I made approximately 3,000 profile links in these 2 months, which led to the increase or change in the ranking of the company against these keywords at least by 10 to 15 pages per keyword, and it started getting ranked either on first page, second page, or third page. So this is the kind of effort I have put in for Future Solar. And then moving on to Nissi Skincare, I was more into social media marketing where I was posting on their behalf on a daily basis on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, different material and content. I have samples, and if you want, I could show it to them. Measurement can be in terms of the number of project you worked on. Measurement could be in terms of number of reports or the research work that you generated, or some kind of research paper that came out of your work. Measurement could be in terms of the amount of product or goods that went through your process, cleared through your process, number of clients that you handled, number of telecalls that you made. So measurement is in terms of numbers, clearly stating what exactly you did. Because when you do it in such a manner, the impact on the interviewer is bound to happen, and it will, trigger really beautiful conversations around your internship with your interviewer. You will be comfortable because this is actually the kind of work that you have done. You would love to talk about it, and interviewer is sitting there to listen about this only from you, to know how you can contribute to the organization which you intend to join, where you're sitting and appearing for an interview. Now, moving to the last part, talk about your learning. What did you learn? Now, some of the learnings could be generic, and some of the learnings could be specific to the role. For example, in profile link build up, you may have learned that if you are not careful in making genuine profile, site may be blocked by Google. So therefore you have to be very careful on what kind of profile links and at which places you are building. Because if you go and build profile links at wrong sites, in fact it can have a detrimental impact on the organization which we are promoting. So we have to be careful. So primary learnings and some secondary learnings. Primary learnings could be regarding the kind of work that you have done, the example I have already stated. And the secondary learning could be, I learned to work in an organization, to work as part of the team, how to take care of our colleagues. So finally, we can conclude by saying, be very clear in your mind and articulation about your internship. Let me tell you, it will really work in your favor for your selection. Thank you for watching this video. If this video has helped you, please do share, like, and comment. Thank you.